Hi there, everyone. Welcome to SimRail. Let's see how this goes. So, SimRail's been out a little while now. I've actually owned it for about a year, but just completely forgotten it exists, and therefore not many videos with it. Let's just double check. I want to turn you guys up just so you can hear the same as I can. Which that there. And yes, basically, what is this? It's the one bit I've seen so far. So, this is a Polish train simulator. And actually, it seems pretty cool. So if we just say, for example, passenger stock. Oh, I saw that and my childhood just came back. Um, oh, I absolutely love one of the intercity stock. How cool is that? So this is a Polish intercity coach. What were these made? So these are older. These aren't quite the XMZs, but they're not that far off for intercity stock. Max speed 160. Licensed for running pretty much everywhere, including Russia, Ukraine, Netherlands, Hungary, France, Slovakia, Austria, Germany, Czechia. All those electrification, all those overhead electrification things. So 1,000 volts up to 3,000 volts. Right up to is there more modern stuff here, or am I just imagining things? That's 96. So yeah, there's a couple of different generations here. But what I want to do is I just want to try and play this game. So we're going to do a tutorial. Um, okay, training track in Zhmigorod. Zhmigorod. I'm going to try for poor pronunciation. I can only apologise if I get it wrong. Let's try ETCS level 1. We've got an ED 2500, 250, sorry, which is the Pendo. And yeah, I wanted to see what this game is like. So, this, like I say, I've heard some really good stuff about it. I've just not really played it much.
Welcome at Venglovo Experimental Track. Today you will conduct your first course with the ED250 traction unit under the control of the ETCS system. The European Train Control System is a set of computer devices that control the train speed, monitor the current work of the driver, and provide the cab signaling, presenting the status of the indicator and signals on the computer screen. ETCS is a part of European Rail Traffic Management System, which enables trains from all carriers of the old continent to operate on a single, common European network of railway lines without the need to change the drivers or rolling stock at the border crossing. Please proceed to the train and activate the cab.
Okay, here's our Pendo. I've played this once in the tech demo, but I'm trying to remember how to actually like do it properly. The click and hold thing is really weird. Also, the sound, there's no footstep sound, but there is. It's weird. Okay, so it's expecting me to know how to drive, so this may be. It's cool. Okay, what we're going to do, I'm going to return to main menu because I need to go to the training centre because I quite clearly need help with this. I was hoping it would be like an intro, like the TSW ones that tell you exactly what to do all the way through. That kind of job. Welcome to the shiver. Aha. Okay, tutorials. let's do a tutorial on this. And then we can do like a train, hopefully. 50-minute, man. I want just like a crash course in driving this game. 30 minutes, 30 minutes. Okay, we'll do the 22 Whiskey E, 22 WE. I'm driving from Dabrowa Gorzika to Zabkowice, Becin. I'm doing my best at, like I say, at local pronunciation. If I get it wrong, I apologise. Polish is probably, out of Czechoslovak and Polish is my worst by far.
Today you will run passenger train 4665 on the section Dąbrowa Górnicza – Ząbkowice – Będzin. You will use the 22 WE EMU to operate it. First we have to start by preparing the train. Walk towards the train and leave the cover panel next to the entrance doors. Great, now switch on the battery and then close the cover.
Okay. What do you do outside on this?
It's time to enter the cabin. Use the 1 key or press on the door to enter the passenger section. Now, turn on the radio telephone. It will allow you to communicate with the dispatcher during the entire journey. Activate the cabin by turning the switch clockwise to the first position.
So it is a bit of a challenge finding the correct switches here. Okay, got it there.
Use the button or a
That
spacebar
is...
on a keyboard
Ow.
to deactivate the CA SHP security system. These systems will regularly check your alertness while driving. Our vehicle is powered by electricity from overhead contact line system, so it's necessary to lift the pantograph.
Pan up.
Now, close the quick circuit breaker.
Quick CV. I'm presuming it'll be on here.
Wait for a quick circuit breaker to close, and also wait for the converter and compressor to start. The correct operation of these devices is necessary, for example, to supply the braking system of a train. Now, set the forward direction.
Reverser.
Turn the headlights to the drive position.
Headlights. Headlights. Boot. Do.
Move the brake lever to the drive position. Hold down the main brake light button.
This is the overcharge. Oh, okay. So you got overcharged. We got a charge. So it's a brake charge button. Sorry, not
Now
overcharge.
we need to release the parking brake.
That button be behind us? No. What? Where's the parking brake button? Oh, there it is.
Use the call button on your radio telephone to confirm the readiness to the train dispatcher.
What? Which one's that? I can't tell.
Ząbkowice, 4665 ready to approach the platforms.
Wait for a white light to appear on the semaphore that will allow you to drive towards the platform.
4665, clear to approach the platform.
No,
Push the
that's our
throttle
semaphore
forward
there.
to accelerate. You can use the plus key on an ampad. Control the throttle not to exceed 25 km per hour speed limit.
What? That is an unfigure thing. Right, so I've got to overcharge my brakes probably. Ah, I don't even understand. This is going well. Okay. %48 power. And I'll chop to idle. I'm gonna have to I'm gonna go into this controls item and rebind everything to be the same as Train Sim. Just because my brain can't
Move the
cope
lever
with this.
backwards or use the minus key on an ampad to brake.
Okay.
Allow the passengers to open the doors by rotating the switch to the correct side.
That's a thumbnail right there. So, which switch am I rotating? Wipers, lights, open doors.
Wait until the departure time. Close the doors after the train manager is ready, and ride the train according to the timetable. You can see the approximate semaphore indications and upcoming speed limits on the top right corner of a screen. Your speedometer will show you the set power, current speed limit and current brake power. Your train stops at every station and train stop. Pay close attention to indicators and semaphores. Also pay attention to dispatcher commands.
4665, ready for departure.
Push the throttle forward to accelerate.
Just try full power, just see what that. Oh, okay, this thing's a speedy boy. Uh oh. No, I'm not. I'm following the speed limit. So, what are the key differences between this and TSW? Well, immediately, this is built on Unity engine, whereas TSW is built
After
on.
leaving the station, you can accelerate to the scheduled speed.
Yeah, it's still 40. I'm just going to quickly turn the desktop audio down just for you guys. Here, there we go. So, there we go, 120. Let's do it. Okay, so we've got our first stop is at Dąbrowa Górna Pogoria, and that's at 10 past, and it's scheduled at 10 past, I should say. So scheduled in there in 30 seconds time. Something tells me we're not making it on time. It doesn't give me a distance to run. No, 1 kilometre. God, it does.
approaching the stop, remember that the train needs a long distance to stop. After stopping, give
No, I
permission
didn't
to
say full
open the
brake.
doors.
So about half brake. Funky system. Okay, I'm going off the end here. I'm missing it. Rip. I'll set back. Oh, train.
You are approaching the stop. Remember that the train needs a long distance to stop. After stopping, give permission to open the doors.
Wrecked the VO. Immediate feedback. So the camera's fixed to the center coach. I'd love to fix it to the front.
4665,
Okay.
ready for departure.
Ready for departure. Guards blowing the whistle.
Disable the ability to open the doors by turning the switch to the correct position. Push the throttle forward to accelerate.
Let's go. Slip, that's good. Our next stop is 1 point something K. Golong. Go idle.
You are approaching the next stop.
Mm-hmm. Fine, emergency it is. Hoping that was just a signal repair. Left hand side doors, please. Doors on the left. So far, I'm enjoying this thing. I feel like I'm not really looking out the window, but World Art is actually pretty good.
Ready for departure.
Let's watch this one from the outside. So I'll just do my
Hold down
doors.
the main brake line button.
Yeah, I've.
The lever is in the braking position. Push it forward. Hold down the main brake line button. Push the throttle forward to accelerate. It's time to enter the cabin. Use the 1 key or press on the door to enter the passenger section.
What? Doors are closed. Confirm. Confirm. My brakes are overcharged. I charged properly. Yeah. There we go. Oh, give over. It's your fault. So the sound, I mean, I've got nothing to compare these against. I'll do my settings for visuals here and just max them, just because, yeah. If I do ultra, because I'm looking at the distance and it doesn't look like I'm seeing very far, and I think that's part of my issue. There we go. So I've just turned the settings off there. It's either going to completely implode my computer, but we'll see. We are 20 minutes in to a 30 minutes first look, which is the criteria for this. It's 30 minutes. We play, and at the end we make an opinion, or I express an opinion. There you go. Putting this fair against Renton World now. Actually, yeah, this is pretty on par world-wise. Sound, I'm not as much a fan of, but the stuff that's the end of the world, this isn't that. Our next stop is Dąbrowa Górnicza.
The visible semaphore indicates that the next semaphore is displaying the stop signal. Drive carefully.
Okay. In which case, that's for caution. Just put the straight into a brake application. I didn't know to sound a warning horn. I don't even know how to use key command.
Use the call button on the radio to call the dispatcher.
Uh-oh, I'm about to spaz. Okay, that's quite nice that they did that. Come on, Emily. Behave yourself.
Dąbrowa Górnicza, 4665, requesting permission to enter the station.
4665, approach to Dąbrowa Górnicza on permissive signal on track number 1.
Right, one for
The
Mr. Signal.
substitute signal allows for entry in emergency situation at a speed of up to 40 kilometers an hour.
So I am enjoying the radio functionality here. That is at a much better level, and I like that a lot. Because, you know, even stuff like train ready to start when we were coming in from the depot. Actually, yeah, that's really good. I don't care. I'm staying at 47. Maybe I'm not then. We were expected to make it to Beijing, which is another 10 minutes of driving. We've got 5 minutes left of the video, so we'll drive for a bit more. Overall, I'm actually going to bring it to a stand here in Beijing, and then we'll do some. One other train I want to drive in this. I put the brake on. Hung! I said hung! Okay, that's actually really cool. So in TS, W, passengers teleport to the door. It's like because we can't actually exit the train, it would seem.
4665, ready for departure.
Okay.
Push the throttle forward to accelerate.
So, what I'm actually going to do, I'm going to exit out of this scenario, now that we've stopped. I'm going to have a look at one more train that I want to have a look at before we thing. And this one I could probably drive just off my knowledge of it, and that's the tracks. So, Katowice, well, just because we've not seen this route yet. That'd be quite cool. Would be to learn that loco. That's a loco I'd quite like to sort of just drive. I've not got the cargo DLC, sadly. Katowice, Warszawa. Right, so doesn't anything on that route. No, my one bit of feedback is a lack of gameplay because it's the E186 I want to drive. It's just the tutorial that's available, and I'm done with listening to a man speak to me. No offense to that man, just his voice is not doing my head any favours. Yeah, okay, I'll take this. Tempted to say CD Cargo bought one of these, but there is actually a Pershing on the way as a DLC for this, which I'm quite interested in buying because it's a Czech loco and I love my Czech locos. What can I say?
Today you will
So, let's
drive
just
cargo train from Sędziszów to Katowice Muchowiec Staszic, beginning with checking the radio connectivity with a dispatcher.
So, immediate thoughts. Right, one of the things I do enjoy about this is warm start. Warm start is the only way you sort of take a train over in this. I enjoy that a lot. Got PKP cargo liveries, cool. Enjoy those. What I like about this is it feels very Central European. And the reason I enjoy that is it's just it feels a lot like a place I've been. And that's a place where TSW sometimes falls over, in my opinion. Is it doesn't feel like a place that I can. So I want to lower. Oh, we're on back pan today. I presume that's one we're supposed to use. Have I got my pans up? I'm panned up. Good. Close the MCB. Energize the cab. Headlights. Normal drive. Headlights. We'll just put distant lights on. This is a very similar project to the track, which I like. Reverser goes to forward. We'll just charge that brake system off. We'll quickly, like I say, we'll give this a bit of a drive. So what are my thoughts overall on SimRail? It is a worthy train sim, on a scale of this to World of Trains, I think it was, that we tested a while ago. I mean, World of Trains, that is very much what it felt like was, when you went to an arcade, like at an airport or something like that when you were travelling with your family, and there was a train game there. That's what it felt like. And that's not a compliment. That sort of would be my immediate. This is what this feels like. Oh, ooh. Driver ID. We'll do my birthday. And that's okay. That's settings. Train running number. no way of knowing that, do I? Do I? No, not really, because that's my loco. It just doesn't give me that information. Okay, we aren't going to drive this today, but... Oh, God. Hide that. But overall... Oh yeah, by the way as well, because I've got a profile set up, I'm a girl, which is quite nice. Anyway guys, thank you for watching. Overall, Simrail, is it worth the asking price? Bear with me and I'll check how much that is. Because I can show you this, can't I? So, store page. Currently available on Steam as time recording, which is small hours of the 28th of April. £29.50 on a good day. It's on the high end, to be honest. But overall, I think it's okay. Like, it's not bad, you know? Ooh, actually, I'm going to try one last thing. That's going to be see if I can uncouple train. If I can do that, I'd be impressed. No, I don't think I can. And are there any air pipes connected? Yes, there are. So the glad hands are there. That's fair. EOS. They're basically what we call JNAs in the UK, these. Pretty cool. So they do the side doors on them here, which we don't tend to in England. In Britain, I should say. But overall... Oh, screw coupler. We sort of designate it as a part. But like I say, thank you folks for watching. Overall, it's on the high end, but I think there's promise there. I'm very biased in favour of TS Classic still, just because I still think if you want what I think Train Sim Classic does that very few other train games do is it gives you the ability to jump in for 20 minutes and feel like you've played a video game. You know, you don't always have 3 hours to sit down and run a train. And yeah, like that's what I like, and that's what I think this game would be good if it could add. You know, with an editor, that kind of maneuver. But overall, if this had UK trains on it, I'd be playing it a lot more. I think it's just part of it because I don't understand PKP because I've got no reference point for it. Okay, you know, this sort of era of communist architecture. Well, this communist architecture. This, I've walked over a million of these if I've walked over one, you know, yeah. That's very similar to a lot of stuff I've witnessed, and that is as well. But it's just, I think it's the locos and it's the signalling I struggle to have a reference for, because like I say, I just don't have one. But they are pretty cool, like I say, the more modern side here, and yeah. Like I say, overall my thoughts are, it's good. It's just not there yet. Thank you for watching, guys. See you next time. Bye-bye. What happened to my voice there, right?